Be blessed by the divine. Vishnuprasad, this is a video for you. Why should we live long? Fantastic question, and I like to answer this to the best of my knowledge. When we finish our meditation in our Sky Yoga system, our Swamiji has asked us to take a sankalpa that we shall live in good health, long life, enough wealth, peace, prosperity, fame, and wisdom. Long life is one of the affirmations that we take as a resolution to make sure that we will do whatever we need to do in order to live as long as necessary. But then why do we need to live long? The answer is very simple. We have come to this planet because our parents decided to give birth to us. The life that got formed when the mother's life force and father's life force got fused is a product of nature. And this product of nature got characterized into what we are today in the physical body, in the mental makeup, and our imprints that we have inherited, that we have added to this particular lifetime in our system, and our will-based futuristic imprints. All of these characterize who we are today and how we are related by the people around us and how we relate to the world. The entire system is governed by a self-healing, self-diagnostic system, which is the Almighty Force itself. So if you break the elements that make up who we are, namely the body, the mind, and the soul, we come to this Paramanu, or the primordial energy particle. The primordial energy particle must have evolved from that almighty static state. So that almighty static state has undergone self-transformation and evolved into an energy particle, into Panchabhutas, into various non-living forms, into living forms, and in that living forms from a plant to an animal to a human being, and as evolved over a period of time, it has acquired characteristics and quality into various human beings, and then our parents have come, and from them we have come, and we are further adding to our characterization. So these characterizations are contaminations of the genetic center, which is the magnetic body or the magnetic vortex that is formed in the three-dimensional center of our own physical being. Now these characterizations must get cleansed. That means the Almighty Force, which is a self-diagnostic, self-healing system, needs to have adequate time for it to cleanse this evolved, characterized, transformed Atma, the soul. The soul therefore needs to live long enough in the body for it to undergo cleansing. So for that purpose, we have to take responsibility for us to live long enough. Ego, illusions, and sin imprints are the three contaminations of our genetic center. When these three contaminations are gone and cleansed completely from our genetic center, that will be the end of our births, and there will be no more birth for us. That means there will be no more children for us. So if someone does not have a child, then they are probably blessed that this is their last birth. So therefore, don't cry if you don't have a child, and don't feel sad if you are not blessed with a child. It's okay to have a children because that is a product of the divinity. And if you don't have a children, that is a blessing of the divinity because the divinity has decided in its self-governing way, in a self-healing way, that this is the last birth for this particular couple or this particular being, and therefore there shall not be any more further births for that particular being. Your birth is only one, but when you produce children, when you procreate and have further children, they take a copy of your genetic center. Therefore, technically, they are your rebirth. And they have to undergo their own experiences, namely pains and difficulties and impediments and problems and things like that, in order to cleanse itself of the sin imprints, ego and illusion. The contaminations in the genetic center must have to be removed during that particular lifetime of our children's soul, and therefore we also need to live long. And if we have children, they also need to live long, and if they have children, they also need to live long. But if you don't have children, then that's great. You need to just live long enough for you to cleanse your genetic center. Once the Almighty Force comes to that equilibrium where you don't have any more karmic imprints to cleanse, then the body and the soul will become automatically separated by the Almighty Force. So death is also a great gift by the Almighty Force. So until that Almighty Force decides, let us live healthily, happily, peacefully. Venugopal, thanks for inspiring this video. Be blessed by the Divine.